What is up? All right, I know it's been a very long time. You're like, what is this E92 here? Why isn't it HGK? Well, it is HGK, but it's a little different HGK. So we're changing out the plans a little bit. The other E92 shell, somebody before had the car. They cut the carbon roof off of that M3 shell. And when I put the carbon skin, when I got from Big Duck Club, it was, sorry, you can still see my glove hands. But when they cut off the carbon roof, there was no support holding it together. Also, welcome to my new garage. There's Sean. Say hi, Sean. Khalid, say hi.
Say hi.
Hi. Hi. Yeah, this is new garage, new house, new location. Yeah, lots happened, lots changed, but there's a little something special about this E92. I'm going to show you why. So we have a built engine that's good for 1,000 horsepower. I've been very quiet because I've been so busy between the new house and all the other cars, life, all that good stuff. But this is a fresh build. Plan to run at 700. Going to do the high pressure fuel pump overdrive kit. The reason being that we're not going to be doing direct injection is because port injection, sorry, is because you run into the issue of the piggyback where it'll just be spraying fuel. Even if it has issues, you're piggybacking, adding fuel. Direct injection, port injection, I keep saying direct. This is direct injection. Port injection would be great if we went standalone. That way we can run it directly off of the port and we can make all the jam running like 1,000 or 1,500 cc injectors and then have the ECU control it that way. But just keep things simple for simplicity because we're here to test new things out. Different platforms, experiment new things. And this essentially is affordable. So these things come from the factory with a forged crank. They come with forged pistons and rods as well. So you can make that 500-600 horsepower reliably. Definitely recommend the overdrive kit so that way you can flow more fuel because this is almost like kind of like a diesel engine design. That's your high pressure fuel pump right down there. And you don't want to make it work too hard. Obviously, it's going to work hard once you start to demand more out of it and you're going to get heat out of it. And just like your diesel engines with their high pressure fuel pumps, you want to keep them as lubricated as possible and as cool as possible. But the only difference now is that we're going to be running this thing pretty hot. But I have a carbon roof for it with some vents. Going to be throwing all the HGK stuff from that onto here. So we're going to start with the fenders and the front bumper. And we're going to make this thing look like what you guys been asking, begging, and craving, but this is where we're at. This is actually a pretty dope spec E92. We actually have keyless. Full keyless car, right interior. So it's gonna be pretty dope when we get the cage in here. Because I am gonna keep the door cards. I'm gonna just obviously trim them for the roll cage. We are gonna delete the sunroof. Seats are folded because I carried the over fender kit here. 6-speed, of course, make our life simpler. And I am stoked. So we're gonna start getting this thing torn apart and make it look like the E92 that you've all been killing me to see. You hurt? Oh yeah, there's a Z. It's red now. It's got YFAB and all them pretty bits and all that fun stuff. So I'm stoked. See you in a few moments. All right, so this thing looks like an animale. Fenders are off, front bumper is off. Dude, it's really not that bad, but it is kind of bad. It's kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. So you have these bolts up here for the fenders. You have two that go from the inside this way over here. Then you got the two that are down over there. Take that out. Then you got this fancy. Well, actually, I did just cut it because I didn't feel like, because it would be nice if I could have jacked up the car, lifted it up. We just cut it at the tab over there. There is a bolt, holds this guy over here. I'd definitely be way easier again if you take off the wheels, take off the fender liners, and go through. And same thing, you have the two bolts that go over there. And then, you have another bolt that goes through there for the door. But other than that, we're gonna now start fitting it up. Khalid, where are you going? You go home to mommy. It's only daddy here. But yeah, we're gonna try to fit these up real quick. All right, this is a super duper rough fit. It looks so aggressive. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be modified. Like there's gaps here. We have the intercooler out because When I bought this bumper, this was for non-turbo. So you can see they added like this large ducting. So that way if you had like your front radiator system and everything. But super duper, 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 duper rough fitting. This was all eyeball, by the way. I made the holes myself. As in I drilled. And then I actually bolted in the factory hardware that goes through. Super duper rough fitment. Like I said, I'm gonna have the carbon hood on, and it's gonna get more and more aggressive. I'm in love. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, this is pretty much where we're going. This is what we're doing. Wise fab on this thing. Oh yeah, Z got a whole bunch of wise fab now. We got all the fun jazz. Had a little issue. Just tried to like tack it at the track so that way we can move the car around because it broke off over there. Gotta put the rest of the YFAB stuff, HGK stuff on the E92. But for now, I'm gonna go wrap up, have some dinner, try to figure things out on that front end. Might have to do like a pretty custom front end, but I'm pretty stoked. This thing looks so mean. Like, oh man. I know it's been so long. I've been waiting, but hey, bear with me. Love y'all. I'll see y'all. I know I'll make a longer video. I promise. But for now, starting a little dark outside. I'll give you guys a little tour of the new crib. Here's the E46. This is also painted now. BMW individual bronze metallic. I love the way this car came out. There's the coupe. We also got a new trailer. There's been a lot going on. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty blessed with how things are. The truck is broken right now. Hit a pothole in New York. Q7's all fixed. We got this wagon. I love this wagon. It's supposed to be a backup car for my dad, but dude, I just ended up just buying it, fixing it, loving it. But yeah, dude, again, oh my God, look at you. Look at you. So stoked. I can't believe it. I'll see you guys. Love you.